It sounds like now with AI, you can assume multiple roles, whereas before the salesperson, right?
Then this thing convinces the client to go with you, right? How much, and how fast and how well. And so now we kind of like engineered the MVP creation. So even the salesperson in a meeting can get the requirements, and 1 hour later send a first version, be like, would that match the description of what you requires us to do? And if we were to do it, would you we are willing to pay that price? And then we can convince the client to pay faster, and they understand, like, because it gives them trust, it gives them visibility, and they know exactly what to expect, because they can test actually the almost the end result directly.
How so you mentioned that process before took weeks, maybe a month or
Yeah,
longer.
it used to take a month, and it was very, very blur, and wobbly. It's like you do a full gap analysis of something existing, and whatever you understand they want, you do the full, data model changes, whatever list of transformations you need to do. But the customer, like, they receive a 20 pages document. It's still not the final result. And even for us, project managers and business analysts and developers behind, like, we can read, and it makes sense, but we haven't done it, right? So during the implementation of that document, because it looked nice on paper, but then during the implementation, you always face some kind of like unexpected things. And now with this MVP, it kind of align everyone better, because even us, when we get the results after 1 day of running the tool, we are like, okay, that's not exactly. I don't think they want that. And so we can explain them, and we can give them better versions of it, or make a different proposition. So it's more comfortable for everyone.
You mentioned something that was very interesting to me, that even the sales guy can now quickly
From
ship an MVP. So it sounds like now with AI, you can assume multiple roles, whereas before the salesperson, right?
Yeah, you were completely locked in with the developers. Like, they had the power. You had to create a ticket for them, or like explain them during a kind of like meeting, and then you had to wait that they are free to do it.